Right. I think, Kurt, in many ways, Matt Gaetz, right, took us to this moment, right? He very much led the Republican Party to oust Kevin McCarthy. But the interesting thing is that suddenly you have Gaetz having some form of virus remorse, right? Because right after the Mayorkas fiasco, Gaetz said, and I'm quoting him, he said, "I also wonder, wouldn't it have been nice to still have Kevin McCarthy in the House of Representatives?" Honestly, that's something I never thought I would hear coming from him.
Oh, brother. I mean, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. When you follow Matt Gaetz, a person who at the very best is of questionable integrity, as we're seeing some of the other investigations that he is currently the subject of, this is where you end up. The Republicans are proverbially the dog that caught up to the bus, and then they're shocked when the bus runs them over and over and over again. How many times are they going to have to repeat this history before they wake up and realize, if you want to be in, quote, leadership, that actually means leading. It doesn't mean passing the buck off to your caucus. It doesn't mean blaming other people. It's take responsibility, step up, enact. Everybody always says they can do a better job than the current leader, but when they actually get into that position, they do just as bad of a job as the person before. And so it makes you wonder, why did you throw out McCarthy in the first place if you were going to end up in exactly the same place as you were before that? And that's what we're doing right now, looking at these two government shutdown deadlines coming up here in the first week of March.
Right. I think, David, we can laugh all we want. There's reason to do that. But the international community is looking at the United States and saying, what is happening, right? I mean, I think this congressional dysfunction goes beyond domestic politics, as you know, and it can have very real national security implications. So what do you think is the collateral damage all of this can have in Ukraine, in the Middle East, in the eyes of the international community? What does that look like from that side?
Yeah, the stakes and the consequences are very serious.